What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the 242nd season. We are playing every single game in an NBA season where the quarters are 60 seconds apiece. Currently 23 and 19. That means we are not only shouting out Monsters Incorporated, but we are halfway through the season, 4 games of above 500. Team chemistry has dropped all the way to 50%. It has been a brutal month, or it was a brutal month, in February with 4 wins and a whole lot of losses. 6 in a row there for a bit. 9? Was that 4 and 9 in the whole month? We are slipping and sliding down the standings. We were doing very well between January 8th and February 4th. It was 1 loss, and then February came in and just started kicking our keisters. Today we immediately rematch against the Timberwolves, who just cruised to a victory in the last game. It was 4-1 in the early stages. Minnesota went on a huge tear and took care of the Pacers. I think they went on a 12-0 run. Just couldn't get anything going, and that put Indiana at 23 and 19. Best looking matchup, I will say. Pacers all in yellow, Minnesota all in their really nice green that they have. So hard to argue that. However, ugly scoreboard result for the away team that is hopefully number 1 in your heart. Definitely slide down the Eastern Conference standings. Oh boy. 1 game before a huge road trip. Let's see if we can make it a victory. Enjoy the pregame. We'll see you at the tip.
The Pacers sporting a good look as they came through the tunnel earlier. We'll see if they look that good when they take their home court shortly. The tallest building in the state of Indiana, the Chase Tower, rising high above our location today at Bankers Life Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. And now a good time to look at our power rankings through the last part of winter. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And check it out, Indiana. They win one, they lose one. They think they're going in the right direction, then they seem to take a step back. It's been a season of inconsistencies so far.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Kevin, good evening. Karl Anthony Towns is certainly the franchise player now for the Timberwolves. Cat said, you lead by action and you lead by words. I'm more of the action guy. When things get tough, I've got to be the guy that leads the charge. Kevin, he knows his role and he knows his place atop the Wolves franchise.
Knows it very well, D.A. Thank you so much. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Russell is out there with Edwards.
All right, we are back.
Then it's Karl Anthony Towns.
Did not win the tip yet again.
Ingles, and it's Gay in at the 4. And for Indiana, Brogdon and Oladipo,
so much quieter color scheme today. I bid on that and left it wide open.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
That was
big guard, nice handle.
Brogdon's not even good at blocking shots, so I don't know why I really worried about that. Drive through the lane here. Looking around the outside. Okay, we can try and do something here.
Outside to
Catch and
Brogdon.
shoot.
Drops in the
All right,
tray.
green release.
Brogdon
That's what you like to see.
because he knows he has
Get Brogdon some points, get him going early.
Pass to Towns.
Towns, McGee.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing
There
a lot
you go,
more energy on
Oladipo.
defense. just not there.
Drive inside.
Defensively, you just can't
Get a couple
afford
of
to
points
give
for you.
these easy looks
He's
up.
averaging
Just
5.5
asking
a
to get burned
game.
if you do.
Ooh,
With the
Sabonis
steal.
with steal.
For three, Brogdon. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
There we
Brogdon
go.
knows he has
There
the
we
touch
go.
in there,
8-point
so
quarter.
he's
That's
very
more than I had the
comfortable launching
entire
free
game
ball.
in the last
And we
game.
reached the end of the first quarter.
Nice
It's the
play.
Pacers
Sabonis picking up the
up
extra
And don't go away.
extra possession
We'll be back
there.
with the action for
Able
the
to make
start
the
of the
three on
second
the other
quarter in
end.
just a moment.
Push that lead out to double up the Timberwolves. 8-4. Now let's watch it all disappear.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Okay. See what we can do here.
And it's
I don't
Indiana's
mind playing
ball.
a slower paced second
4-point game,
quarter.
all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Cole.
Keep kind of doing the
Beasley
same
is out
thing.
there
Let's
with
see.
Russell.
We have
And there's
Nance
Bismack
down there.
Biyombo, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position.
Okay.
If it counts,
Feel like I was
really
very
like this
lucky to get that
guy's
shot.
mid-range game.
Lamb's
Lamb's in-between
momentum
shot
carried him a
is
little
often
further
cash
toward the
money.
baseline than I thought it would carry him. So I was kind of just
Russell
trying to get
against Holiday.
around.
Pass it
Oh,
to
everything's all out of sorts, out of sync. Pretty sure this is going to be a...
to the inside. 6 on the shot
Yeah,
clock.
that
And the dunk
that
by
was not
Biyombo.
great on my part.
You know, Beasley
was
not
100%
trying to
my
do too
fault.
much
That's
or
okay.
Get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion.
Oh,
Well
no,
done.
no,
And Lamb kicks to Holiday.
He was
And
more
it's off
covered
from
than I
three-point
thought.
range.
He looked a little more open as far as that stuff
To
was
the paint.
concerned.
No
There we
good
go.
with the layup.
There we go.
Good
All right,
offense
all
squaring
right.
up against better
I'll take a
D
2-2,
there. You gotta
2-2
appreciate
second
that
quarter.
stop.
And a
we
close
go.
game so far through the first two quarters as
Should
we
get the ball
reach halftime.
first after half.
Pacers
See if we
lead
can
by 4.
add on to this lead.
Step away briefly, but get
See
you
after
right
the
back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And guys, you look at the career of Domantas Sabonis. He made a huge leap in his production. Fantastic across the board.
Sometimes you jump, you got to go straight up. You can't go over. You know, Ernie, Sabonis went, and he had a solid year. And he's becoming a star. Shooting and passing and dribbling ability is probably second to very few in that league.
You know, he's improved his rebounding tremendously. I think Sabonis can get even better in the next few years. Not as good as his daddy, but he's getting pretty good.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Malcolm Brogdon really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much
points, has the
separation on the
assist.
scoreboard yet. Brogdon and
The
Oladipo,
entirety of
backcourt
the
duo.
Timberwolves.
Sabonis is out there with JaVale
Points.
McGee. And it's Holiday in at the 3 slot. That's the Pacers 5. Oladipo
Catch and
for
shoot.
3.
There we go.
Connects from three-point
There
range.
we go. That's exactly the start I want to
Oladipo's
see.
got his team on the
Adding
board
to this
first here in
lead.
the second half for Indiana. Pass
Split
to
the series
Edwards.
with Minnesota. That's fine.
Goes up from the
Fine.
top
A
of
little
the key.
mid-range. There you go.
JaVale
Nice.
McGee grabs the miss.
Nice grab, McGee.
You almost
I don't
have
think
to
I can.
assume
That's
he's
not
going to
a
knock those
good
down
idea.
when he
That's
is that
also
open.
not a good idea. All right, hold on. Reset.
19 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Holiday. Over Ingles.
A little late on that
Offensive
one.
Rebound. The pass to Brogdon. From deep three-point range,
Ooh.
that shot
That
was
was
off.
maybe, that was not my best attempt.
Russell fires
Russell
away
for
from
three
way
off the right iron, no
And
good.
so
Okay,
it's Indiana.
so a 7-point
Heading to
lead
the
heading
bench
into the
with a
fourth
7-point
quarter.
lead as we wrap up the quarter.
Let's
They're
just
shooting the ball
run
so
the clock
well in
out.
this
Let's
one. A
walk
great
out of here with a
performance from the
victory.
field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Not a terrible quarter. Nice, some help from Sabonis on the offensive side,
The fourth
getting a
quarter has
little,
arrived. So
get an
good to
extra
have you
shot
with
in
us.
there. Brogdon was probably 2 steps too deep for that 3 to realistically make it. I don't think I realized how open he was initially, though.
And Minnesota has possession.
Oops,
They
oops,
trail
oops,
by 7.
oops.
And a look
This
at
is
the
an
5
issue.
for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Carl Anthony Towns is out there with Bismack
Oh my
Biyombo.
goodness!
Then there's
Turner.
Edwards. And
Turner,
there's
Turner,
D'Angelo
Turner.
Russell, and it's
You
Beasley in at the
absolute
2.
beauty.
Here's Oladipo. Count it.
Boy, it's hard
3-point
to
play.
overstate
Let's
the
go.
strength
And
of
1.
Oladipo. Sometimes you just can't shake
Oladipo has
this guy
7.
off his
Did
shot.
not realize that.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Doug McDermott comes in for Larry Nance. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Culver's checked in for Edwards.
Okay. It's kind of a reversal of fortunes here. Big win for the Timberwolves at home. Really just kind of cruising to a victory. In this case, Indiana at home cruising to a victory. This is what I want to see. I want to see, bad games are going to happen. That's fine.
The free throw drops for Oladipo.
But to be able to come back and make a good statement win,
Out of reach.
Hey,
Minnesota calls timeout.
let's get a
They're
win going
trailing
here.
by 10. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I feel like we're in a good position. That was a huge block by Turner, by the way.
The Pacers making a change here.
Huge block.
Pitadze's checked in. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Beasley. Here's Noel, guarded by Holiday.
Okay, that's
and
fine.
the shot goes
That's
in.
fine.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
No real reason for me to worry about it. They're not
Holiday
intentionally
with it.
fouling. So we'll just kind of run this clock down a little bit.
Outside, Lamb. Left side, Turner. Clock at 4. Here's Holiday.
Okay,
A
that's
rebound
all
by
right.
the Timberwolves.
You don't want to come up with empty possessions, but
Fast
oh
break,
god, you also don't want to just leave the
Minnesota,
lane
and then
that
Culver
wide
with the
open.
dunk.
That's a huge shot from Culver, proving that he can be clutch. Wow.
Okay. Are we going to the free throw line?
At the line for your Pacers, Aaron Holiday, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Okay, oh my god, yes.
Second one is good. Being both at the
All
line.
right, timeout
It's an
Timberwolves.
8-point
That'll give me an
game.
opportunity. I'm going to
Minnesota
sub
calls timeout.
the starters back in.
They
Hopefully I
trail
can
by
do
8.
that.
7 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
It's an 8-point game. Never mind. We're fine. We're fine.
And
We're
now,
fine. I'm not
let's
worried
take
about
a look at the New Balance player of the
Oladipo?
game.
Oh,
Malcolm
Brogdon. Okay.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch
6
from
on
the
2 of
field,
3.
flawless.
Still getting about 3.5
The
points a
teammates
game.
have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
This is as good a game as we've seen him play. And this crowd can't get
our
enough
regular.
of it when he explodes like this.
Let's get our starters.
It becomes a special atmosphere in here.
I
and the Pacers
don't
call
know that
time
they're
here.
going to.
They're
But
leading
just in
by
case,
5.
we'll do that.
5
Oladipo,
seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Brogdon. Sabonis, Turner, and McDermott's actually fine. We'll make good substitutions here.
5 seconds
Okay,
left
so
to
they
play
are
in the
actually
final
going to foul.
quarter. And so they foul
They're down 5.
intentionally.
This was a bad
choice
quarter.
But the foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want
It
to
was
see on the
16 to
line.
6. All of a
There was
sudden,
no
it's
time
18
really
to
to be
13.
selective. Stopping the clock was the
There
priority.
just isn't enough time for them to come back, but pad Oladipo's stats at least. Okay.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, you know, from role player to star, Oladipo's transformation has been remarkable. I mean, he's a guy who is really hungry to be an
That one
all-time
was
great.
just a little long there. Little past half court. So Lind is a 7-point victory. We were in control most of it. It was a good win.
I mean, they faced some challenges,
Getting out to that
but really held
13
firm when they needed to.
13-6 lead
On both ends, just
right at the start of the
in
second
terms of
half.
coming away
Felt good.
with this win.
Felt good
And
to push the
that'll do it,
lead to
folks.
7 instead of watch
For
it drop
Greg
to
Anthony, Clark
2 or
Kellogg,
1.
and David Aldridge. This is Kevin
there you go.
Holland saying thanks
Splitting
for watching.
that
So long and good night, everyone.
away and home and away series against the Timberwolves feels good. But it does not get any easier. We will see the next 5 games on the road, starting with the Denver Nuggets. Do I really? No. Do I really want to send Oladipo to the Jazz 2 days before I see them? No, thank you. All right. Getting a lot of trade offers, not really worrying about it. I got rid of the one guy who was unhappy. Didn't even seem like he was able to play for the team or wanted to play for the team. So I got that taken care of, but everybody else is sticking around. We're off to Denver, Mile High City, in the next installment of the 242nd season. Hopefully, we'll see you then. Pacers now 24-19, trying to get some pile up some wins here. See you next time.